I'm gonna do this while we get dinner. I'm still in a shitty mood from last night, to be honest. I think the only reason I'm streaming right now is because there's someone that I watch for a long time, and he's been through some hardships, whether it be in the speedrunning community, and or just his mental health in general, which is obviously kind of hard to deal with. I understand that. And he just got a world record by a good time, and I'm inspired and proud of him. I don't really know him, but I'm just like, I mean, I watch him, but I don't really talk a whole lot. But I'm pretty proud of him for overcoming that. And so it kind of gave me just inspiration to, you know, keep streaming doing this today, because it's like right now I slept at like 9 last night, and I slept the whole fucking day except for just I had to take my brother somewhere, and that was it. I slept probably for at least, shit, I don't know, dude. It was over 10, 12 hours. I was really depressed and angry. The amount of anger that I had was unreal. But I only say this because I don't really have anywhere else to vent to. So I just vent here, I guess, from once in a while. It's not a bad thing. I just feel like I try, and I just can't win. That's how it feels. I'm not gonna try to, you know, be like this the whole stream. I'm just gonna get some shit off my chest at the start, that's for sure. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for him beating that world record, because I was just like, man, that's good, that's inspiring. So he has the NMG world record for Link to the Past. Everything's all good. It's by a lot too. It's not even by a little bit. It's pretty nuts. But I'm gonna keep streaming until I feel like I don't want to. As in, like I said last time, I might just fucking delete everything, and I still might. I don't know. I gotta make a decision on what I want to do, what's best for me. And if that's not streaming anymore, that's fine. If I have to move to something else, that's fine. That doesn't matter to me. Just gotta find out what I want to do. It's in here. I just heard the door open. What is a myling? But yeah, I don't mean to vent too much on stream, or just like I don't really have any place other to vent, really. You start realizing that it's probably a fucking myling at this point. I don't hear shit, dude. You start realizing, like, or at least I started realizing that, you know, people you thought you knew, like last year lost a friend, stuff like this, because stupid shit. $400 too as well, at that. And a friend. Probably should put the crosses in here, or I'm gonna probably die. If I die, that's my fault. I won't go into details, but I guess long story short is just like, you think you know people, you don't. And you think people care, and very few, I think very few do. And most people don't. And you'll find out who cares when you go through hard times, obviously. It's... Cool. This is probably a fucking myling. Yeah, it's a fucking myling. There's no way it's not a myling. But yeah, so I may or may not keep streaming, I don't know. The whole competitive gaming shit is just, it's a fucking joke. It really is. Speedrunning is a joke. I would say not competitive gaming, but speedrunning is basically a fucking joke. It's just dumb. And it's like I said yesterday, it's like, I don't see my skills growing. from doing competitive gaming. And I don't see anything really that's positive from it. You know? I don't see any positive. I'm not creating a shit ton of content. It's more like I'm spending hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours doing one fucking thing that is basically just bullshit. I need to turn the light again. And then I'm not getting skills from it because there's so much fucking RNG. It's barely. And I'm not even growing the community. And depending on how pissed off I get, I could probably lose people from the community. Or at least, in my opinion, that is probably the case. And it just gets fucking annoying. Oh, well, there it is. Not a fucking mare. Or, no, Hantu. I won't talk like this the whole stream. It's just this first part I'm going to talk like this. And I know I put this on YouTube and stuff too. I don't care. I mean, like I said, pretty mental health awareness, all that stuff. But I mean, I even watched a fucking video on the guy's name is Gabor Mate, and he was he's a physician, and he, as of right now, or I'm not sure if he still is. I think, well, I'm not sure if he's like 80 something, and he was a World War II survivor because he was Jewish. And his biggest thing is childhood trauma. And his biggest thing is that everything goes back to childhood. And that, like, he said, like, there's 100 soldiers that went to war. I even posted in my Discord, like, recently. And he says 20 come back with PTSD. Why? And he says because the 20... Whatever, I'll just go around. Try to find the bone or something. Alright, it's not too bad. But you said the 20 that went to war, the 100 that went to war, 20 that... That's 100% a fucking myling. That is 1000% a myling. But he said that the ones that went... Sorry, I'm kind of like doing multiple things. The ones that came back from war with PTSD, basically their childhood was basically they were traumatized, and the other 80, you know, were come back and they have more success of actually being kind of like recovering and this and that. And that kind of, he says like everything stems from childhood. So, I mean, I found out earlier this year that when you're traumatized, it literally changes your nervous system. They have fucking scans of the brain with people that have depression, PTSD, ADHD, all this shit, dude. Bipolar disorder, it's not the same. It is not the fucking same. No, but when I was growing up, it just, you know, I don't know, it's just keep everything to yourself. No one to talk to, you know. Oh, you're a guy. Okay, go ahead and get fucked, I guess. So, like, I'm still pretty heated right now of everything. That's in here. We're gonna leave and just... We'll come back. But yeah, I'm just fucking angry, dude. Just fucking angry. It's like, I don't know. Even last year when I went through certain things, and just in general when I go through kind of rough times, like really rough times, or even just somewhat rough times, literally no one fucking cares. It's literally how the world works for some reason, apparently. Because it's crazy. I actually I'm helping my friend move. Because he needed to move, and I was going through a really rough time, and I had to move too, because I was basically just didn't know where I was gonna go, like I didn't know what was gonna happen, and he didn't help me move. So, you know, it's just, there's a lot that goes into it. You start thinking about a lot of shit, like who your real friends are and stuff. But really start noticing like the different, like the subtle thing. Yeah, this is a miling. But I guess the only thing I had was basically, I mean, I did have some form of, have everything done? Parabolic, we'll get that later. I had games. I had a little bit of working out, but mostly games. That's why I kind of go to games a lot. And then I had basically, I feel like, probably, it sounds kind of weird, but I feel like I had, I think I've said this before too a few times, but this almost kind of like attachment to my anger. Because my anger, I felt like kind of, is obviously like with depression, you can't really do anything. But with anger, you can do something. You can kind of use it for something when you get angry, right? Change things. And with depression, it's like inwards, but anger is like outwards. So it's like the, you know, two sides of the same fucking coin. Is what it is. And, yeah, well, there it is, I guess. And I just, you know, just venting just to vent. I mean, it's, you know, because I don't have anywhere else to go at this point. Like, I know one of my other friends I vented to a bit, but he's already going through kind of, he was going through a little bit of a time, so I'm just like, I don't want to do that. There's not really, you know, why not on stream, I guess, once in a while is not the worst thing, I guess. This is really easy, by the way. Like I said, this is just gonna be the first part of the stream. I just have to get some shit off my chest, I guess. There was a really good guy on Instagram, and he okay, I don't know if I should try to leave right now or if I just should. We can try. Okay, it's not near us. We're fine. Okay, we're good. There's a guy on Instagram that I follow. There's a good amount of people I should have followed. You know, people that are kind of like, I don't know, psychologists, that type of stuff, or even just inspirational people that have been through a lot of stuff. And basically, he had the same mindset. I never really thought of it until I kind of basically saw it. But it's like his thing is like, I'm healing aloud because I almost died in silence type thing. So it was pretty good. I'm gonna do one more and then get my food, and then I don't know what I want to do. I'm not doing fucking that Doom WOD right now. And honestly, like I said, I don't even know if I want to keep doing what I'm doing, as in like streaming and stuff.